His seasons will be absolutely covered in snow. When you freeze over, I'll be sure to carve you into a beautiful ice sculpture. How about a swan?
Enjoy the festivity if you will.
Logical way to explain this
Enjoy
thing.
and a powerful
Reaction. But what does it mean?
Yes, always
Something
devoted
is
to these holidays are
what? I've got the beard, the coat, the boots.
You
Ho,
shall
ho,
have.
ho! Ha, 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 ha! Who's next on my list? Come on, Zero. Christmas isn't over yet. Merry Christmas! Santa Claus, in person. What a pleasure to meet you.
The celebrations
Mr.
of
Claus,
the season will
I'm
be
afraid I've made a terrible
as
mess
much
of
fun
the holiday.
together as we will. Enjoy the festivities you will.
Stop to my logical
It's
way to
joy
explain this
and
Christmas
a
thing.
powerful
Interesting reaction. But what does it mean?
Yes, always in motion these holidays are a
What?
luminous
I've got the
season
beard,
full
coat,
of light
the boots.
you shall
Ho,
have.
ho, ho! Ha, 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 ha!
Truly wonderful the celebrations of this season will be. Have much fun together we
Who's
will.
next on my list? Come on, Zero. Christmas isn't over yet. Merry
Enjoy the
Christmas!
festivities you
Santa
will.
Claus,
My ally
in person.
joy.
What a pleasure to meet you.
Powerful ally.
Mr. Claus, I'm afraid I've made a terrible mess of your holiday.
Yes, always in motion these holidays are. A luminous season.
There's got to be a logical way to explain this Christmas thing. Interesting reaction. But what does it mean? You're right. Something is missing. But what? I've got the beard, the coat, the boots. Ho, ho, ho! Ha, 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 ho! Who's next on my list? Come on, Zero. Christmas isn't over yet. Merry Christmas! Santa Claus, in person. What a pleasure to meet you. Mr. Claus, I'm afraid I made a terrible mess of your holiday.
We can't do that song. We'll get copyrighted. Hey, there's someone actually recording without talking. Oh man, what happened to Mr. Fink? Fink. Oh my God, Fink, you're falling apart.
Come out now,
Sally.
if you promise to behave.
Sally. 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 There you are. I think we might get copyrighted for that song too. So we'll pull back. We'll stay back on Sally. Does her arm work? Yes, it does. She fell a couple times. She took a header with her piano legs.
I do. You may kiss the bride.
Emily and Victor.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrow.
You will get lights too, my friend.
Your cups will never empty,
All of you will get lights.
for I will be your wife.
This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. Well, now I've stolen them from someone
Her eyes
else.
blink, right?
I love you, Victor. But you're not mine.
If Sally's eyes blinked, she'd be off the wall ridiculous. Another one from Spirit Halloween does. This is Home Depot.
Wait,
And Victor's eyes blink.
I made a promise.
Johnny Depp. Has that Amber heard? Have you heard? What, Peter? Bird, 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 bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird,
You
bird,
kept your
bird is the word.
promise.
Anybody know that one?
You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
So, everybody, it is almost Thanksgiving Day. It's a little bit close to 12 on November 27th, 2024. And it's going to rain. And I'm going to have to bag up this dude, the Targetto Jackal Rocker. I don't know what his name is. He has a name, I just can't remember the name. He has purple jack-o'-lantern feet. Purple. He has orange jack-o'-lantern feet. Look how cool it is. When I bought this guy, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. But I was like, if I don't get him now, I ain't getting him. And Vanessa really, really wanted him. And she wanted this whole entire rock band. SH Vanessa. We missed out on a keyboard guy, but we did have a keyboard. I don't even remember if I put it out. I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did, but I think we had enough, plus the 12-foot skeleton in the background. But anyway, anywho, what is going on, everybody out there? It is Thanksgiving Eve, and it is also my daughter, Tabitha, Monsta Core. It's her 14th birthday coming tomorrow, and sharing a little bit with y'all out there, even though a lot of you are asleep. The reason why I have this house, and the reason why all these animatronics are here are because of my children. I was buying a house before I had kids. I was always looking to buy a house, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Tabby just said, I am going to be your daughter. And I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And then I was like, wait a second, I'm really gonna become a dad? And then all of a sudden it started to hit me. And then I didn't know how to hit a baseball anymore or a softball. But I was so excited, nervous at the same time to be a dad. And then on this day, on November 28th, it was a Sunday, 2010, I became daddy hardcore. So that is why, that is who I am from now until. I am very, very happy and thankful and blessed to be a dad. Not only to Tabby, but to, of course, Jonathan Core, the master animatronic man who is growing. And little Jax D, who I'm fighting to see more in court, unfortunately. That's the way it goes. Crazy mother. But I'm going to actually take steps in my own hands now because a lawyer costs way, way too much money, and I can't even afford to pay what I owe. So I'm gonna go do it myself and then see what comes out of it. But I must do something to make my life better and easier, and less stressful and less aggravating. So these are things I just had to have thought of this week, where I have to make things happen on my own because I can't rely on anybody else to take care of my life, especially fight for my kids. And also, was I just gonna say something? I don't know. Brain cloud. I have to bag up everybody, so that's something I have to do in the next, well, before I go to sleep. I was actually gonna do a before and after video, so I'm gonna do this video before, and then when I feel like ending the video, I'll do an after video, and then show you how they look with the bags on them. Because we are gonna keep this going. This is a holiday haunt now, and if I am able to, if the sales happen, if there's any kind of Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday sale at Home Depot, we will be getting a couple. I would like to get Darth Vader for Yoda, and I'd like to get, not like, but we have to get Buddy the elf. Those are the two ones that I really want to get, and I for reasons why. Mainly Buddy is for Andre, Vanessa's daughter, so we need to get elf. And then Darth Vader for Mr. Yoda, the Jedi. You can see the ladder still there next to the Phantom. Reason being is because, one, I have to fix the lights, and I did get the lights. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of lights, right? But guess what? The lights that are on the roof don't connect to the lights that I just got. So I am going to have to take an old set of lights that's probably in the garage or in the basement. I'm gonna see which one is easier to access. And I'm gonna have to put it up there, probably tomorrow. Well, actually I can't do it tomorrow because it'll rain. But whenever I get to it, I'm gonna put it up there. I don't feel like taking the ladder down right now. It doesn't bother me. There's a lot of things I have to do. But we are on it. The most important thing right now is to enjoy my daughter's birthday tomorrow. She didn't really care about her birthday. She was originally saying she didn't want to even do anything. And I told her, I said, Tabby, I was like, your birthday is so special and important. She's going through a little phase right now, and a little, whatever you want to call it. And I have to be the best dad I possibly could be to her, even more than I ever was. Super dad now, because of what she's going through. So, number one, have to make tomorrow, make later amazing. And I'm going to surprise her with her friends that she doesn't know is coming over. 2 of her besties and maybe one other dude. So, and then possibly they can go see the movie Wicked for her birthday night. Just a few things that I want to do. I'll show you. I'm going to outline the rest of this thing here, I think, all the way down to over here. At least the perimeter of the house. I think that'll look really cool. Right to here. And then, I mean, I could put it behind the fence and maybe go in front over here too, but I don't know if I'm gonna go that far. I don't know. But I think for the most part, I will either run it all the way down here and see how that looks. It'll just make it look cool because there's extra lights right there. So, and then if I add another set on, which I will, I'm gonna see how far it goes. And then if I have to do 2 sets, which might, then I might just run it past the little fence over there after I get rid of the pallets, and just continue it on. Because I like lights. I think lights are very pretty. I always have lights on in the house the whole year. And these lights, you can change them with the remote control of the colors. The top lights are out because I don't know why. And it's not really an easy climb to get up there, so I'm gonna have to get one of the dudes to come and walk the roof, and then I'm gonna hold the rope for him, and then he's gonna go up and do his thing, and then I'm gonna take him to do a couple of things and make it the day worth it. So I'm gonna have to pay him to do that. Over hither is the pumpkin patch now. Every time I find pumpkins when I'm working or if I'm driving around, I see people chucking pumpkins out, I put them in here because then we do it just grows. on its own. And the hay bales, those are from Papo. And some corn stalks from Papo. And then those hay bales we got from that Ort Farms that we went to for pumpkin patch. Very soon these guys are coming down. The weather's gonna turn this week to freezing, so we're gonna have to get these guys down. So all this is gonna be taken down. We're probably gonna keep up the Inferno because he did good last year in the cold and the snow, but these two guys, they gotta come down, 100%. And you're not gonna be able to get the Pumpkin Creep anymore. Party City, I think, is going bankrupt. So, and this guy does good for us. He's held up pretty well. I don't know if his head was moving back and forth, but that's just, I forget what was the reason for that. Could be water in there, but I forget there's another reason why. I can't remember what's up there, but it's all good. And then we got Embers laying down there. He actually blew over when we got some heavy wind. So that's that. But I'm pretty good wrapped up wise with these outside games that I just have no room for inside the garage. And they both don't work, so it doesn't really matter. They're both like skeletons of games. But there's a possibility that they could be restored, especially this one. This one looks in better condition than the other one because that one got a lot of water damage from the rain and stuff like that. And what I want to do this year, which I should did, man, freaking years ago, was just wrap these suckers with there's like that white shrink wrap, what they use for boats. Yeah, so I got a quote on each game, and he said he would do it for $50 each. So I was like, yeah, man, let's do it. So that'll happen possibly Friday, possibly Black Friday. So that's about that. I also took in all the display control boxes, not display, the control boxes of all the bigger animatronics like Mr. Immortal Werewolf. I bagged up another one and put it in somewhere. Oh, this guy I gotta bag up. I can't remember. I can't forget to do that right now. So I have to bag him up. The werewolf, the ultimate werewolf, as I call him. This guy I have the control box for inside, so he's gonna be all right. He's kind of waterproof, I think. I don't know, but we gotta take care of him. I should actually put him in a bag and put him inside, which I probably will do. I wanted John to take apart this guy, but he never got to it, so he's gonna be outside tonight and he's gonna get bagged. Demogorgon's control box, I believe, is buried under there, upside down, because it's inside the body, the torso. And also Boogeyman's in there. I believe Boogeyman is indoor outdoor, but I don't really trust that. I know Skelly Dog's indoor outdoor. This is the Mega Wolf down here. So that's just all the whatchamacallit parts of him. But the control box is inside in the garage or in either the Durango or the Mustang or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, you guys are all getting bagged up right now. I hope it's not gonna be too windy tomorrow, because if it is, then it messes everything up. Because these are all flimsy, especially these ones right here. They're all skinny little bases. I mean, skinny legs.
I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
He sounds like one of the Vikings, one of the whatchamacallits from the Danes from the Last Kingdom. Oh man, I can't remember his name. He was one of Uhtred's men.
I do.
One of the bastard sons.
You may kiss the bride.
I just can't remember the kid's name, but it sounds like him. I am going to smite you. I have a sword. I'm going to smite you with my sword.
I will lift your sorrow.
Everybody, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you laughed. I hope you say a prayer for my daughter. Yoda, should I use the Force? Gotta fix his little thing here, right? Can I play like this?
You will. My ally is joined, and they count on allies.
A Merry Christmas you will have, yes.
Yes. Always in motion, these holidays are a luminous full of life you shall have.
We grabbed him too at the end of the season last year, I think. I think right before Christmas
The celebrations of
or right after Christmas, I forget. But I got it with Jonathan and Jax. And Jonathan really wanted this guy too. When we got him, he was like, you know how he grabs things. He was like all excited, had that smile on. Jack over here, his mouth isn't moving.
Ho, ho, ho!
I think we could get away with the one we have. We have another Jack. We have the one that's not this one. We have that Jack, but smaller.
Who's next on my list?
So I'm gonna tell Jonathan.
Come on, Hero. Christmas isn't over yet.
I'm gonna tell Jonathan to switch his
Merry
head
Christmas!
this weekend, probably Friday. And then this hand, we might take the other hand again and put it back on and see if we can mess with it and make it work.
I'm afraid I've made a terrible
Because this hand is so cool and creepy when it works. It's like an alien hand. I don't know if it's the gear.
way to explain this Christmas thing.
Anyway, I know Oogie Boogie is all jacked up. I've said this many times. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted, so I'm gonna walk away. No copyrights, please. We love our channel. We do. I don't know what else to say, so I'm not gonna say anything. I bid you all good night. I have to put that moon on, that's what I gotta say. That's one thing I have to do. Vanessa really loved that moon. Wanted that moon so bad. She was like, I gotta get this moon before Halloween. I was like hanging this thing the day of Halloween. I was like, I have to make it happen. And I did. So that's that. Everyone, God bless you. Enjoy tomorrow, enjoy football. Enjoy the March of the Wooden Soldiers, Babes in Toyland at 10 o'clock on Channel 11. Have some turkey and enjoy your gatherings, no matter how wacky they are and how crazy your families are like mine, and how messed up my family is. We don't care, we just keep going.
My dreams were taken from me.
We used to have wonderful, wonderful gatherings, and
No, I've still remembered
all these
some.
crazy things happen to my family and myself, so
I love you.
this is the where we are now. That's why we're hardcore,
You're not mine.
because nothing ever stops us and breaks us, breaks our spirit. Because even right now, even at this time of night and what I have to do, bag up the animatronics all by myself. Jonathan is sick right now. He's not here because he's with his mother. Jax I didn't get to talk to today, and I'm probably not gonna get to talk to him tomorrow. I'm not gonna see him on Thanksgiving.
You set me free.
What am I gonna do? I smile because it's just beginning, my friends. Got it? Nothing will ever break me or stop me. And pretty soon, I'll be driving monster trucks. That's what Monster Core is all about. Monsters.